Let me paint you a picture. A man leaves his home country in his late 20s. He lands a job in the Gulf. Good salary, no tax, free housing, free flights home. By any measure, he's doing well. 10 years pass, maybe 15, and then the contract ends, or he gets sick, or his company downsizes, and he has to go home. And here's the part nobody talks about. He goes home with almost nothing. Not because he was lazy, not because he was careless, but because nobody ever sat him down and explained what was actually happening to his money and what he needed to do differently. This is the expat trap, and it catches more people than you think. Today, we're going to talk about exactly why it happens, and more importantly, how to make sure it doesn't happen to you. The Gulf salary feels different. In your home country, a third of your income disappeared before you even saw it. Here, every dirham, every real, every paisa lands in your account. So you feel richer. You spend accordingly. The apartment gets nicer. The car gets bigger. The trips back home get more generous because you're the one who made it, and people expect things from you now. And none of this feels wrong because the salary keeps coming. But here's the truth about the tax-free salary that nobody tells you. It is not a bonus. It is your entire safety net. In your home country, your taxes funded your pension, your health care, your unemployment benefit, your children's state education. Here, none of that exists, not for expats. When the salary stops, everything stops. You're not richer than your friends back home. You are just more exposed. I've seen this pattern repeat so many times. Here are the 5 reasons it keeps happening. Number 1, lifestyle inflation. You earn more, you spend more. The salary goes up, the expenses go up with it, and the gap between what you earn and what you save stays exactly the same, 0. Number 2, the remittance drain. Sending money home is not wrong. It is an obligation for many of us and a deeply honorable one. But when remittances consume 40, 50, sometimes 60% of your salary, and nothing is left to build your own future, you are sacrificing your retirement to fund someone else's present. Number 3, no investment, only saving. Most expats who do save in a current account. The money sits there earning nothing, slowly losing value to inflation. Saving is not enough. Your money needs to work while you sleep. Number 4, the "I'll start next year" trap. Every year, there's a reason to delay. The rent went up. There was a family emergency. You needed a new car. And the years stack up until suddenly you're 45 and starting from 0. Number 5, no end-of-service planning. Your end-of-service gratuity is not a retirement fund. For most expats in the Gulf, it amounts to a few months of salary after years of work. It will not carry you. Yet most people treat it like a windfall rather than what it really is, a small cushion at the end of a long road. Okay, so what does the right path actually look like? I want to give you a simple 3-part framework. Protect, save, grow. Protect first. Before you invest anything, you need insurance. Not just health insurance from your employer, which disappears the day your contract ends, but life insurance, and ideally income protection cover. Takaful products are available across the Gulf and are Sharia compliant. If you have dependents back home, this is not optional. Save with a target, not a habit. Don't just save whatever's left at the end of the month, because there will never be anything left. Save first. Automated. Before any expense hits, move 15 to 20% of your net salary to a separate account. Treat it like a bill you pay yourself. And that savings target should be tied to something real. How many years do you have left in the Gulf? What do you need to go home with to live comfortably? Work backwards from that number. Grow deliberately. Your savings account is not an investment. Put your long-term money to work in halal-screened equities, sukuk, or Islamic REITs. Even modest, consistent investing over 10 years compounds into something meaningful. If you invest $500 a month for 10 years at a conservative 7% annual return, and that is achievable, You end up with over $85,000, not a fortune, but a foundation. I want to spend a moment on remittances because this is where most advice fails people. Nobody will tell you to stop sending money home. I won't either. But I will ask you this. Are the people you're supporting building anything with what you send? Or is it being consumed the moment it arrives? If your remittances are funding a home being built, an education, a business, that's an investment with a return. But if they're funding monthly expenses indefinitely, with no end in sight, you need an honest conversation with your family. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you go home broke, you become a burden rather than a provider. Taking care of your own financial future is not selfishness, it is sustainability. The expat trap is real, but it is not inevitable. The people who escape it are not the ones who earned the most. They are the ones who made a decision, early enough, that the Gulf was a tool, not a destination. They used it with intention. They built something, and when the time came to go home, they went home on their terms. That can be you, but it starts with a decision you make this month, not next year. If you want the tools to make that plan, budgets, investment guides, halal options, everything built for Gulf professionals, it's all at Crypode.com. Link is in the description. Free. No excuses. Share this with an expat friend who needs to hear it. You might change their life. I'll see you in the next one.